everyone, welcome to Sweet Tomato Vine Homestead. I'm Linda, and today's video I am going to be cleaning out the chicken coop. I'm going to remove some of the old bedding that I have in the coop, and I'm going to be adding some fresh bedding. I'll also be checking on some of my plants that I have underneath the frost covers to see if they're okay. I see that some of them have some frostbite on them. I'm going to remove those leaves and add some fish emulsion to them. And I also want to plant in some of the beds that I have ready for my summer crops. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get another round of mustard greens, turnip greens, and collard greens out of those beds. So I'm going to be spreading some seeds in those beds today, you all. So let's get started. Okay, so this bedding that I just removed will become compost, but it has to sit and compost very good before it can go out on the plants, because if you put it on there too soon, it will kill your plants because it'll burn them up because it is too hot. It's not like, as I told you the other day about rabbit manure. You can take rabbit manure and you can go ahead and put it on your plants and it won't harm your plant. But chicken manure is very, very high in nitrogen, and it is so high that you have to let it compost. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and plant my mustard, turnip, and collard greens. And I am going to add some more soil. I added some soil in my previous video that was a top soil. This soil that I'm adding today is a soil that I have mixed up. I did a peat moss, vermiculite, perlite, and worm casting. And I'm going to add some of this to the top of this bed. Well, I'm going to add it to the top of two beds, because this bed right behind it, I will be putting the collard greens in. Mustards and turnips are going to go in this bed. I think I've got it low enough where I can just take it and pour it on this bed. Still look like it might be pretty heavy, but not too bad. I'll just pour it on this. And you all, if you go ahead and mix your own soil up by using your peat and other ingredients, you still will come out much cheaper than if you purchase the expensive soils from the store. The peat moss has gone up this year, but I think it's still affordable to use, because I just finished a bag and I have mixed it up several times, and so I would say that I have got about 3 bags, which I would think that once I mix it up, I probably got 3 bags of potting mix. Well, I know I did. Well, if you add that up, you still will come out cheaper. Okay, so I'm just gonna smooth my soil over. I just want to make sure that I had a good potting mix on top instead of just having the topsoil, because you know that topsoil can have a lot of sticks in it. So I just wanted to have a good medium on the very top. Now I will be having some greens in here that do have some roots. Those turnips will have roots. So I needed a moist soil, and that topsoil is moist enough for those turnip roots to break through. So I'm going to go ahead and spread this. This is where my collard greens were the last time. So this is where they'll be this time also. So I bought out my bone meal, and I bought out some granule fertilizer. I'm just going to sprinkle it on top. This is the Dove Organic. I'm going to be adding in some blood meal. For nitrogen. I'm also going to be adding some bone meal in to help with my roots on my turnip. I have my seeds right here. I'm going to go ahead and make my labels. So I'm putting my turnip greens right here. So I already got my bone meal here. I don't like these labels as well as I like my knives, because I think they're going to get lost. Found me a knife right here. I'm going to put mustard. I found 2 knives. So I'm going to write on these. And this one already has turnips wrote on it. Now let me see what the other one had on it. I almost fell on a brick. Let's put this brick out the way. The other one had broccoli on it, but we're going to turn it on the other side and we're going to put mustard greens. Just put it right here. Get the seeds out. got some spinach seeds in there, and I want to plant some more spinach, but I like that Bloomsdale spinach. Uh-oh. Y'all, this one is empty. This is a turnip. I know I got some more turnip green seeds, but that means I probably have to go back inside to get them. Well, let's see what else we got. We got, I think these are some curly mustards. I like those too. So I'm going to get some of these out. And I want to do curly mustard, but I also want to do some of those broadleaf. So I'm not going to put all of I'm not going to fill this entire spot with just my curly. So that's curly mustard right there. And they're easy to tell apart when they get up, when they grow up, because curly ones will have the curl leaves. Okay, so that was curly mustards. We're going to do some broadleaf mustards, and that is what this is, Florida broadleaf mustards. Yeah, I did this last year. I sowed some seeds and ended up having a nice harvest of greens before it was time to start putting in my summer crops. So I decided I wanted to do that again because I really enjoyed it. Okay, there's not very many in here, so I think instead of just putting this bag back in there with that little sprinkle, I'll just go ahead and sprinkle that. Sprinkle these little few in. And now let's see if we have any more turnips out here. Okay, I have kale in my hand. I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, I got the collards. Swiss chard. And that is Swiss chard. I have a lot of the green Swiss chard. I'll probably go ahead and plant some of those. I'm not planting them in these beds, but I am going to go ahead and plant these collards in this bed behind me since I got them in my hand. I'm going to put this stuff back in the bag. I'm dropping stuff everywhere. I'm going to put them in here because I don't want any soil getting in here. Go ahead and put all this back into my bag. Okay, here are some more mustard greens. Finding a lot of mustard greens but no turnip greens. So I'm going to have to go back inside. This package is empty, y'all. So I'm going back inside and get some greens. Okay, I went inside and I ended up with 3 types of turnips with no collards. So I know I got some collards in there somewhere, but I just decided to just go ahead and give up on that for right now. I got the, that's the Shogun turnips. This is 7 top turnips. And then I have purple top turnips. So we're going to plant all 3 of these turnips because I love some turnip greens and see what grows best this time of the year. So I will be marking these. Let's see, which one we're going to start with? We'll start with the purple top. And I already established that this soil was deep enough over here to have these purple tops over here to get some good bottoms on them. Put them in alphabetical order. This way I won't have a problem remembering when I get ready to make my labels. Even though I'm fixing to make the labels right now. But y'all, you can forget that quick. At least I can. And this is the Shogun turnip. And as you see, I'm just broadcasting these seeds because these seeds are real small and they don't need to be planted deep. I have already moistened the soil that I just put on top, but I'm still gonna just give it a light sprinkle. Okay, so I got some labels in my pocket. Hopefully these won't get blown away. The first one was purple top. Next one was 7 top. And then the last one was Shogun. So I'll try to remember when I harvest these turnips that we're trying to see which one had the best tops, which one grew the best. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take these seeds back inside. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and plant this bed. And I haven't decided what I'm gonna plant this bed with. I have some kale. I really want collards in there, but I can plant collards somewhere else. I really want to get this bed planted. We're expecting some rain. I have these. I have the spinach also. I don't even know what type of kale this is because it's not marked. They did not put, when I purchased it in my local seed store, they did not put the variety on the packet. It just has kale on there. So I am not sure that that is what I want. The spinach that I have is a variety that I was not that happy with. I could plant some Swiss chard here, but I'm going to wait. I ordered some Swiss chard, the color variety, so I'm going to wait till my color variety get here, and then I will plant both of those together. I will have the green and the color variety. I want to water them in, but I don't want to wash my seeds away, so they're watered in good enough. It looks like I'm going to have to come up with some sort of plan to get rid of these ants because they are very busy. Seems like the snow didn't even bother them. I've seen more of them than usual. These are the fire ants. I can harvest some of this broccoli. I'm not going to do it right now, but I do want to taste one of these carrots. I had noticed that they had gotten this big. I don't know how big the carrot is underneath the soil, but the plants have grown a lot since I checked them last. So I'm gonna see if I can find a nice one to try. Hope there are no ants underneath here. I don't see any. Now they all seem small. Let's see what this one. That was a nice size. Let's try it out. Get you some water. Here's a nice wash. Take this little tip off. That's good enough. It looks really good. It looks sweet. Well, it mostly all sweet. Delicious. It's beautiful too. Y'all know that these leaves are edible also. Let's see what it tastes like. Raw. a little like parsley, but it looks a lot like parsley. So you can use it as a garnish also. To decorate one of your beautiful recipes, put it up, just lay it on the side of your dish. Probably could be used as a in floral arrangements also. Okay. I have not uncovered this area since the snow. So I need to see what it's looking like underneath here. I need to get underneath here and probably trim back some leaves, take off some dead leaves. I kind of hate to take it off because I'm probably not going to be able to put it back on, and you know that little rabbit probably somewhere watching like, oh, she's taking it off, huh? But I need to take it off because I need to put some fish emulsion on these plants. These plants only have been getting rain watered. I gotta be careful picking this up also, because I don't know what kind of little pest could be on here. I had these 5-gallon buckets on top to help to weigh it down, keep the wind from blowing it away. So it didn't get blown away, so that was good. These 5-gallon buckets, once they get old and you try to pick them up by the plastic, they will break. So it's best to always try to remember to pick them up by these handles. I forget. I have a lot of collard greens planted here, and a lot of these collards are some that I bought from over where I had them in the raised bed. Well, there's not a lot, but I do see some spinach over here that's looking really good. Okay, so as I said, there are some plants that need to be trimmed back. Some of them look like they're almost dead. Now we can see what the plants are looking like underneath this more clear cover, but I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take it off also because I want to trim back some of those leaves. As you can see, some of those leaves have some, where my finger at, some of those leaves have some frostbite on them. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that also. And I still have some Brussels sprouts over here. Sometimes the handles don't even work after these buckets get so old. All right, last bucket. Okay, so as you all can see, some of these leaves need to come off. I'm just gonna take my scissors and I'm gonna cut them off. And then I'm going to water them and give them some fishing moisture. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let you all see what these plants are looking like up close. Some of them look really good, and then some of them not so good. That one I almost had to cut all of it away. That's a broccoli plant, but I decided to go ahead and leave it. Here's some red Russian kale right here, and it's looking okay. It's surrounded by a lot of weeds that I need to pull, but I'll get those later. That broccoli plant looks pretty good, has a lot of side shoots on it, and also these are looking good. So I am excited about being able to harvest some more broccoli. This plant has some choy in with this, so I was happy to see that. There is some right there. I did come back out and sprinkle some seeds. There's some right there. I think that one's spinach. That's spinach. So I did put some choy in some of them, but let me go back and look. Okay, this is choy. And that one is choy also. But this one is spinach, so I'm happy about that because it looks like some of that Bloomsdale, and I love that Bloomsdale spinach. And I see some other holes over here that has some of the spinach in it also. So I'm glad about that. Got a lot of collard greens, still looking pretty good. This one looks really bad. I should have went ahead and just pulled it. It just looked bad, but I don't know. I might still pull it. Let me see what how it's holding on. Oh, it's holding on good, y'all. So I'm gonna see what it's gonna do. But it look like the little rabbit been over here chewing on it. But this don't look like no frost did this. That look like a rabbit. Like somebody's been chewing on that one. So we'll see how it does. There's some, that's a collard green. Some spinach. Got some, that's a cabbage right there. More cabbages. That's a cabbage. Then these are Brussels sprouts. So I'm glad to see some more Brussels sprouts are still gonna be able to be harvested. If another frost don't come through and destroy it, then we'll be good on Brussels sprouts for a while. And the ones that I've already been harvesting off of, they still have some on them. So we're enjoying Brussels sprouts, and look like we may be able to enjoy some more. They're saying that we're supposed to get some more, but it's a whole bunch of different predictions, and some are saying rain, some are saying snow. I hope the ones with the rain is right, as long as it don't flood. So you can't have it all, but we're trying. Okay, those are my chives. I cut those back. So I went ahead and put some fish emulsion on them. I'm going to put some more fish emulsion on some more of my plants out here before I go inside. Harvest this cabbage and take it inside and figure out what I'm going to do with it. Okay, I was doing it with one hand, so I had to go ahead and pull it up at the roots. But this is my harvest for today, and it is nice and solid. So I hope that you all have enjoyed this video today and that you will give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already subscribed, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.